A very good morning to all of you dear students. Welcome to all of you to today's class. Today, before starting the class, let's do Brahmanam. Santi, Santi, Santi. Open your eyes. So now let's start today's topic. So dear students, we are going to read section 6 of the chapter models. And today we are going to read on possibility, and section 6 is dealing with indicating possibility. Look, to indicate possibility, two types of models are being used. One is may, M-A-Y, may. Another one is CAN, can. Okay, and as we know from the beginning that can is informal model, but here formal informality is not. Here possibility is there, and possibility is of two type. One is your specific possibility, another one is your general possibility. Okay, let me tell you before specific possibility. Specific possibility. Next one is your general possibility. Now let me tell you what is the basic difference in these two types of possibility. Okay, medicine we are eating whenever we are sick. Either you know that medicine can cure disease or not. Yes. Bacteria can cause harm to health. Yes. Something which is completely true, undoubtedly true, that one is your general possibility. Okay, means something that we know is true is the general possibility. But when specific possibility is being used, when you are not sure of something, it may happen, it may not happen. Okay, you are not 100% sure. In this case, in specific one, you are not sure, but in this case, you are sure. Okay, when you are sure, just write down general possibility. When you are not sure, write down specific possibility. Understood? This one is the difference in between may and can is very easy. May is referring to specific possibility. Okay, this one is referring to specific possibility, wherever can is referring to general possibility. Understood? This is the difference in between these two, nothing else. Okay, in this section this much is there. So right now we are going to discuss the question answers, your activities. Now see, I have written activity number 18 of section 6. Here I have written use can or may as required in the following sentence. Okay, I have written 5 questions. We will discuss the answers. Look at the first question. What is written? The government dash hike. Hike means increase the bus fares next month. So here, how to differentiate? Either to use can, either to use this can or to use this may. I told you, can is used near specific possibility. Sorry, can is used near general, not specific, general possibility, whereas may is used near specific possibility. Specific possibility means what? Where chances are there, it may take place or it may not take place. Okay, means where there is no surety. In that case only you have to use may. But where? When something is authentic, when something is true, in that case we have to use can. So can is referring to general possibility and may is referring to specific possibility. Understood? So the government does hike the bus fares next month. Is there any surety? If surety we can use can. If not, we have to use may. So there is no surety. So here it is the government may hike specific possibility. The villagers dares convert this building into a hospital if everyone agrees. But if everyone is not agree, then so here also may convert. May convert this building into a hospital if everyone agrees. This medicine does cure any disease. Truth. So can cure. My friends dash put on a play here again next year. Okay, so here this is also may. The presence of lead particles in the air does cause brain damage in children. Can, this is the truth. Okay, because this is general possibility. So simple thing, general possibility which is true, use can. Specific possibility which you are not sure about, use may. Okay, so your activity 18 is over. So now let's go to activity number. Now look at this question. What is mentioned in the next question activity? A group of engineers has come up with a number of unusual products for use at home. These products are, so a group of engineers came and they are referring some of the unusual products. And what are the products? The products are battery operated fan, portable water heater, writing papers that glow in the dark, shoes with a built-in alarm clock, a bicycle that can float. Okay, so these are the things which is being made by the engineers. And what is your work? Your work is to write down the proper situation where you can use these things. Understood? So the first one is a battery operated fan. So what can you write? You can write down something like you can use this fan, operated fan, to cool yourself in the summer season. Okay, so or it is, as it is battery operated, you can shift it, it is quite mobile, you can you can transport it to somewhere. So here answers for the first question can be, you can use the battery operated fan while sitting in the garden. Or you also can write down, you can use the battery operated fan when there is no electricity. Okay, so a number of situations can be there in order to use the first one. And what's the second one? Let's see, a portable water heater. So second one is a portable water heater. So you can write down, you can use this portable water heater to heat cold water to take a good bath. Question answer number 2. You can use the portable water heater to warm the chilled water in winter. Okay, any situation can be perfect. Don't think that I am writing down this one and only this one is correct. No, you can write down, you can create the situation by yourself. That's why this, to some extent, this is also a type of creative writing. You have to think, then you have to answer. Okay, and the third one, writing papers that glow in the dark. So what is the advantage? That is, you can use this paper whenever you are sitting to write down something at night. Okay, or you can use this writing paper whenever there is no electricity. You can use this writing paper to write something in darkness. Okay, this one you can write down. And what's the next question? Next question is shoes with a built-in alarm. Shoes with a built-in alarm clock. So what is the benefit? Here you can use this shoe in order to be conscious of the time. Okay, so you can use these shoes to be punctual or to be conscious of the proper time. Okay, anything can be written. Next one is a bicycle that can float. Okay, so here what you can write down? You can use this bicycle to cross a river. It's also correct because this bicycle is floating, okay, floating in the water. So you can use You can use this bicycle while crossing a river without taking the help of a boat. So write down, you can use this bicycle to cross a river. Okay, so these are the things and these are the use. So first one is, you can use the battery operated fan while sitting in the garden. You can use the portable water heater to warm the chilled water in winter. You can use this writing paper to write something in darkness. You can use these shoes to be punctual because it can make you conscious of the time. You can use this bicycle to cross a river. So these are the uses. So with this, your section 6 is over. Now see, in section 7, it indicating present or future possibility, and there are 3 models that can express present possibility as well as future possibility, that is may, might and could. Okay. All these 3 models are referring to present possibility as well as future possibility, but can is not used because can is used for general possibility. Okay, may is for specific possibility, that is different, but can is used for specific possibility, can is used for general possibility, but here for present and future possibility this may, might and could 3 are used. Now you may ask me the question, if these 3 are used for present possibility as well as for future possibility, then what is the basic difference in between these 3? Yes or no? Look, take the example. Possibility means what? Something you are expecting that it will happen. So sometimes we are 20% sure of the thing, some other times we are 50% sure, some other times we are completely sure. But we can't be complete sure, it can be definitely 90% or 80% sure. Where there is more possibility, in that case we have to use may. Suppose if we are 80% sure that the thing will happen, that one is may. But might, it is little bit less sure than may. If you are using might, it will be 60% possibility. If you are using could, it could be 40, means these are actually not the percentage. I just told you in order to make you to understand it in a better way. Okay, so here might is less possible than may, could is less possible than might and may. Understood? If you are using today it may rain, it means 90%, 80% you are sure that it is going to be rain. If you are using it might rain, it means you are 40-50% sure, you are not sure. If you are using he could come, it means either you are not sure, either the person is coming or not. But if you are using he shall come, you are sure. Okay, not will, he shall come, you are sure. But if you are using he could, then you are not sure. Understood it? So these things are expressing possibility may, might, could. Where you are more sure, write down may. Where you are means little bit less than may, use might. Little bit less than might and more less than may, use could. Okay. So this is your, these 3 are the uses of your present and future possibility. Now let us discuss 1 or 2 activities of this section. Now see, from activity number 20, I have written 5 questions, and here the instruction is you have to rewrite the sentence by using the possibility may, might or could. Okay. Sentences are being written, but we have to rewrite these sentences. So what is the first sentence? It is possible that she is cheating you. May, might, could. 3 words are there. May, might, could. Okay, may means you are sure. Okay, otherwise you should not use. So here what is the appropriate answer? She might be cheating you. Okay, so this is the answer. She might be cheating you. Second one, it is possible that they will come in the evening. Possibility, again use might. They might come in the evening. Okay, third sentence, it is possible that he is planning to sell the car. Here you can write down could. He could sell the car. Next one, it is possible that she is telling the truth. She might be telling the truth. Okay, over. Last one, the statement possibly contradicts his earlier statement. This statement might contradict his earlier statement. Okay, see the answers. First one, it is possible that she is cheating you. She might be cheating you. Second one, it is possible that they will come in the evening. They might come in the evening. It is possible that he is planning to sell the car. He could sell the car. It is possible that she is telling the truth. She might be telling the truth. This statement possibly contradicts his earlier statement. This statement might contradict his earlier statement. So here you also can write down this statement might listen. So this statement might contradict his earlier statement. In this case you also can change something else, that the new statement might contradict his earlier statement, but it is not essential. You just write down like this only. This statement might contradict his earlier statement. Okay, understood? With this, your activity 20 of section 7 is over. In the next class, we will read rest of the activities, activity 21 and 22 before starting section 8. Okay, so you just write it down in your copy. Keep your copy updated. Thank you. All of you have a nice time.